Hello YouTube, this is Trynet here. This is a situation that is similar to something that I saw happen at YCS Columbus in the top 32. The big idea behind this is pot of duality and its hidden costs. Now, we all know the immediate cost of pot of duality. There's things that you can't special summon a turn, and you can't play another pot of duality this turn. Those are the two big things people always see when they play pot of duality. However, there's one more hidden restriction or drawback to playing duality. When activating Duality, you show them one card that you have and two cards that you don't have. For example, if you play Pot of Duality and reveal Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm, and you take the Monster Reborn, they know you don't have Heavy Storm, and they know you don't have Dark Hole, so they can play however they want to around that. Now, what happened here was Plant Player's up quite a bit of advantage versus two Rush Rhinos and two back row. He has fluff tokens at some point, but here's the basic idea. He draws, activates Heavy Storm. The Heavy Storm gets solemned. Now, let's just examine this real quick. The TG player activated Solemn Judgment on Heavy Storm. This shows that he doesn't have a Starlight Road, and shows that he probably doesn't have a Dark Bribe. TG player draws. Pot of Duality. Activates Pot of Duality. Now, Pot of Duality, again, is a card that gives your opponent knowledge. In this kind of situation, I feel that the best resource you have is knowledge. You have one back row that they don't know, but they know that it's not a Starlight Road, and they know it's probably not an out to Heavy Storm. Some other things happen that I'm pretty sure he knows he's not a Solemn Warning either. So, activates Pot of Duality, reveals three cards, I don't know what they were. I think it was just three unrelated cards that really didn't have much of an impact on the game. He attacks a set monster, which I think was Debris Dragon, and then sets one back row and passes. Now, he knows what the back row is. So, Plant Player draws, think back to 6 cards. Flip summons Debris Dragon, I think, or has a Debris Dragon already flipped on the field. Synchros for Black Rose Dragon blows everything up. This is, of course, safe because he knows the Starlight Road doesn't exist. He then goes Summon Kite Ghost Destroyer, remove both Rush Rhinos, and it's just a blowout. Now, because of the Plant Player's overwhelming advantage, I feel that a stronger play that the TG player could have made was to draw the Pot of Duality, and even though that the two drawbacks that most people see wouldn't be affecting him, a stronger play would just be to set the Pot of Duality. There's a saying in chess that the threat is stronger than the execution. The threat of Starlight Road is actually more important than him having Starlight Road. The guarantee of the opponent feeling that there might be a Starlight Road down is more important than actually having a Starlight Road down. They have to play around a completely unknown new card. They can't just go recklessly to Debris Dragon if they don't have an out to the Stardust. They actually have to play really careful. So instead of going Black Rose Dragon, because of the fear of Starlight Road, he might have just summoned Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer and tried to poke or something. And maybe the Kaiko would have gotten warninged, and the game would have went... Not the Kaiko got warning, but he would have kept the Rhino, beat over the Kaiko, or maybe had a Horn of the Phantom Beast down or something. So many things could have happened that would have just led to a blowout if the Black Rose wasn't made. Again, I'm not completely sure if this is the proper play and situation. I only know that this was something that came to mind after the situation was described to me. Not saying you played bad at all, just saying, I'm sure you know who you are if you're seeing this. I'm sure you didn't play bad at all. I didn't actually get to watch the entirety of your game. I just thought that this was an interesting dynamic that I'm sure a lot of people will not be too familiar with, as a lot of people just read cards or what the cards say rather than the hidden consequences of the cards. So yeah, sadly the TG player lost in top 32. If that's not a dead giveaway who I'm talking about, I don't know what is, but you're anonymous at heart, bro. Yeah, Pot of Duality is a card with hidden consequences as well as direct consequences. And it might not always be the right play to activate Pot of Duality when knowledge is an important resource that you have. Yeah, until next time, YouTube, see ya.